Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to share this full moon eclipse message with you all. I am shocked that it is already a full moon, but also very excited because I feel a lot of new energy coming in, a lot of things coming to an end, as I'm sure you can all relate. Once again, I am super pregnant. So if I'm out of breath, that's because the baby is squishing my lungs and my stomach. Okay, so I did a little pre-shuffle and set a little intention with Spirit that whoever has to see or needs to see this message, that you find it and you find it well with an open heart. And yeah, I'd love to hear your input and kind of what comes through for you too. You can obviously interpret the cards in any way that you want. I love to start my readings with Earth Magic deck. This deck is always kind of rooted in this dimension, this kind of what we've got going on. And lo and behold, we have a full moon card, completion card that came out. I think it came out in the original full moon reading. It happens often. I love it. I think cards are just a great tool to really help us get in tune with Spirit and what Spirit has as far as our messages go, and just a little guidance. So for me, this full moon is reminding everyone it's a really powerful time of completion. We have literally grieved, purged, purified. You can check out my previous reading on the purification process, but we've really stepped into this completion cycle and grieved old parts of, that's energy moving through, old parts of ourselves to step into this new emergence. So the dragonfly, I feel like in the previous reading this was a very similar message also. We are being called in such a powerful and direct way to rise, to come out of our shell, to show up authentically, to show up in a way that, this little bug, what do you got going on? To show up authentically and to just allow our gifts to shine through. How can we really just come up and through all the transformation that we have, just like the dragonfly does, to be our greatest and highest versions of ourselves? You know, it's really incredible how many people are stepping into this version of themselves. In addition to that, the stone people came out next. We have vigilance. So, you know, stones and rocks in the earth actually are moving so slowly at a pace that we can't see. So the message for me with this card is that sometimes we feel, and this is a message specifically for someone, you're being very vigilant about your career path, your health path, your wellness path, your self-care path. Don't give up. Keep going. Sometimes we don't see the results until a little bit later in time, but the stone people is reminding us that we do have this support happening. It may feel that it's just very slow moving, but it's still happening. So stay vigilant in what you're doing. This is also, the next card is the forest, reminding us to step in and breathe. Breath. So the forest is my refuge. It's a place that I go to all of my problems disappear when I'm in the forest. It's like I become a new person. I feel aligned. I feel renewed, rejuvenated. Forest bathing is a real thing. The trees drop energy on you, help realign you. So this is a reminder for anyone to just get out into the forest. I think this was also in the previous card or the previous reading, to really step into the woods and get into that place where it really holds you so you can breathe, and taking deep breaths when you're in the woods, breathing in that fresh air. Spring is in the air. It's so warm here today. It's 80 degrees, crystal blue skies. So beautiful time to get to the forest, listen to the birds. Yesterday I sat in silence most of the day just working and doing my stuff and listen to the birds. Also took a huge nap. So there's a lot of rest being called for us. I'm also in my 3rd trimester, so I'm going to be a little extra tired, but including in that full moon and that completion, our physical bodies take a little bit of time to catch up to all of the changes that are happening on a very high etheric level, soul level. So we have all of these layers of body that needs to shift. The last one to shift is that physical density. So we have to have patience and grace for ourselves. So if you're being called to have a little bit of extra rest, highly suggest taking that. A lot that has been submerged under the surface is coming up as this iceberg is sharing with us. You know, there's a lot underneath the water, a lot in our emotions. You know, I'm doing my soul coaching certification program right now to get me back in action. I'm really excited to coach and lead again. But what it says is celebrate the, you know, what I'm learning is to celebrate the emotions, to celebrate the triggers, to celebrate the things that are coming forward to be processed, to be healed. It is so necessary for our evolution. We are here as humans just to feel the emotion, to have an experience here on planet Earth. That's like, you know, what it's all about. It's supposed to be kind of fun a lot of the time. So be okay with whatever's come. Try to find a way to celebrate what has been submerged under the iceberg of emotions that's coming up. Because when you do actually just take those, like, sometimes 90 seconds of emotion, sometimes you just burst out and cry for 90 seconds and then you're like, whoa, I feel so much lighter. Literally, that's all it takes. So, and then you're going to experience more stillness. The lake invites us to sit by the water, a still water. If you live by still water, or if you're being called to go just sit by a lake, you know, there's so much in this that's sharing with me to be in contemplation, to sit in the stillness, in the forest, to breathe, to contemplate how vigilant you have been, to allow yourself to emerge through these waters, through this submersion that's been kind of like weighing us down, because it's going to give us more stillness in our life. And this card, Invocation, came out in the reverse. I like to read this as there's some fear around creating a ceremony and celebrating what it is that you have accomplished in your life. Taking time, like this woman is really like she's getting some light downloads into her crown chakra there, and she's invoking it. We all have the power that Jesus Christ, Yeshua, told us. We have the power to create miracles. We are the most miraculous beings, and there's no reason to fear that power. And there's a serpent here all coiled up, you know, kind of waiting, which reminds me of a girlfriend that sent me a picture of a corn snake, which this looks like. I'm going to have to send her this reading for this book. But allow yourself to sit in ceremony and appreciate and bring forward these messages. You know, when you get all of this stuff out of the way, and then come the new moon, you're going to see this come to fruition. The new moon after this eclipse. So spending all this time allowing the completion to happen and appreciating how you've emerged, being vigilant, continuing on the path, like not giving up of what you feel called to really do, but also what needs to come up. Goodness, I can't breathe. I feel like this message is really etheric. The cards that I picked before this were very angelic, very supportive in the astral realms. Like, we have so much helping us. Oh, there's emerging again. This is my angel deck. So this is that little higher level thinking here that likes to come forward. So we have blessings. Blessings are going to start pouring into our lives. We are these ultimate creators, co-creating this beautiful experience of, and we are one having this experience of allow the blessings to kind of just be sprinkled on you. She's just sprinkling these little flowers of blessings, the angels, the people. So that promise, when you're invoking in that ceremony, allowing Spirit to download what it is that's coming forward through you. I've been really diligent about my morning practice. It's really important for me to connect with my higher self, with my God, with Spirit, to journal and like invoke this manifestation of what it is, this promise that I want for myself, and trusting that the blessings will continue to come forward. Here's this emerging card again. So we have emergence twice. Emerging, little angel being with flowers. So really feeling that spring equinox energy, that really opening, the blossom. One of my Christmas cactuses decided to bloom the other day. So much opening happening. Opening, expansion, allowing ourselves. Like I talk about this baby boy growing in my belly and my 9-year-old boy and the difficulties and challenges that 2024 brought for everyone. I know everyone had a difficult time. And if you didn't, I applaud you, but it was bittersweet. You know, there was a lot of challenging, but it expanded me. It opened my heart, even though it was extremely difficult. I was strong enough to get through it. And I was also, am now seeing that it was all to give me more space in my body, energetically, physically, emotionally, to have this family, to open, to make my family larger. You know, it's amazing. But reverse it. Let's get back to ideas and inspiration is the next card. So after all of that, you're invoking in the ceremony, you're asking for the you know the new moon's going to come with more promise. And trusting in these ideas and inspiration. I cannot emphasize enough how intensely potent I can feel this buzzing in my head around these ideas and inspiration. If you need to get to the woods to get those ideas, if you need to journal, if you need to just pause and breathe, and in stillness, allow these things to allow this idea and inspiration. And then in playfulness is the next card. So within that playfulness, we're going to go back. When you have these ideas and inspiration, have playfulness around them. I think that we can get really stuck into this mindset of, oh my gosh, I'm manifesting this. I have to manifest I have so much work to do. We have to play. The vibrational alignment to get to what it is that we really desire for our lives is to also have a playfulness. This was in the reverse, which means a lot of us might be feeling like this resistance towards playing, towards finding our way to have more fun in it. That's so important. How much more fun is it to have this feeling lighthearted? Okay, my dream is a bed and breakfast. I'm going to play in this. And every morning when I make breakfast, I am going to imagine that I have a room full of beautiful human beings, soul-aligned beings from all over the world coming to visit my bed and breakfast, and they're going to eat this breakfast, influenced with this love and this joy, and telling me stories of their path and their journey and sharing beautiful experiences. And then they go about their day and explore the neighborhood and explore the area. That's playing in your idea and your inspiration and your dream and your manifestation. You're believing it as it's already as if it's already happening. That's what I mean by playfulness. And then trust. And then you just let it go. And you trust that Spirit's got this, okay? Every single day, what am I feeling inspired to do today that is getting me closer to my dreams? Spirit, what do you want me to do today that is going to get me closer to my highest and best good, right? These tiny little inspirational ideas, and then trusting the rest is up to Spirit to make it happen. It's really just honing in this vibrational alignment with the life that we really want. And we can talk about manifestation and all of this stuff till we're blue in the face. But really, it's up to God, source. It's really up to all of these components and these parts to start kind of like coming together to create this beautiful puzzle piece of our dream. And then how is it in a service to God's source? How is it in service to humanity through loving inspiration? Okay, so angels, thank you for that message. Loved what just came through with that. Okay, who is next? I'm feeling the Starseed card. This deck, no, you said this one, okay. The blue one. Energy Oracle cards. My mom likes to come through with these. This was her deck. So I really hope this resonates with any of you. Like, if you do, please comment, share, like, let me know if you really enjoyed the reading, how it made you feel, how you feel inspired. Like, this is really just to, storm warning, happy family. Okay, so Angel of Love came out. This was in the reversed. I haven't gotten too familiar with this. Storm warning. Like this is and then Happy Family also came out in the reverse. So I'm curious actually what Angel of Love is saying to us. But right away I'm getting with the storm warning. That is just warning you all like, yes, we want to get into this vibrational alignment with everything, but there is still a lot truth that's getting exposed with the higher powers that be. A lot of stuff is getting shifted around. Yeah, and those of you that are like actually literally in a storm, like we were in a storm in Asheville, there's still a lot happening. There's still a lot. Like a tornado on this picture with some ruins is also maybe emotion. So this Angel of Love, this card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also spend time reflecting, that's awesome, on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and lessons learned into your bright new path. So now I'm like really curious. Oh, I just read Storm Warning in the reverse. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. We're just gonna scratch that. So upright, this card indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself and your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So what I'm hearing from this card, which I've obviously read both forward and reverse, or upright and reverse, someone needed to hear both of that. Because there's a lot of that happening in both duality, all of that. So, but what's coming to me is, through all of this completion, through all of this awakening, invocation, emerging blessings, idea and inspiration, playing and trusting in this new reality that you want to create for yourself, a lot of people don't like that. When you start saying, I'm going to start living for me, like I'm going to start being happy. The happy, miserable people don't like when people choose happiness. So what I'm hearing is a lot of friendships might be coming to an end for you. Someone specifically, toxic is toxic. This is family members included. But the Angel of Love is definitely on your side. She is all there for you. Let's see what she says. In the reverse position, the angel of love could indicate a possible disconnected matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis. What did I just say? Yet, at a deeper level, seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longing remains alive in one partner's heart. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequired attachment you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and open your life to the fully present and honoring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. That is profound to me. That is super interesting. I read the storm, both sides, and then we get this information, and I just had said, what is feeling possibly toxic in relationships? It's really, really time to let go of that, guys. I'm going to be that person. It's not working. It's not going to work. We have to face the truth. Where we are headed in this plane of existence, hopefully you're headed. If you're listening to this video, I'm assuming that you're in alignment with also where I'm headed. That we are in a loving, divine union era, new earth, new energy, time of peace. We've got to let go what's not working. Jobs, relationships, people. It's okay to have, there's a lot of energy moving with this for me. Because I've also felt a little bit lonely sometimes because I'm in this interim of really, I've let go of a lot of relationships that just they're just not in alignment with me. I need to, we're going places, okay? You want to go places, you want to surround yourself with people successful. You want to surround yourself with people that are happy. You want to surround yourself with people that want to make a difference in their lives, that are doing the work to do that. If that's what you want, if you want to stay the same, by all means, have fun, go for it. But it's just, I just don't truly feel that that's the direction of where we're headed as the collective, as higher vibrational people. We're here to be of service to love. And that beautiful angel of love is reminding us of that. So we have happy family in the reverse. This is like really specific for someone. If you've been thinking of a divorce, if you've been extremely unhappy, like I do not promote divorce. Like if you've got to try everything, therapy, like really working on yourself, focusing on yourself, try everything you can, obviously, before that. But, sometimes toxic is toxic, like I said. So happy family in the reversed indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. I love this. Just more confirmation of what I was coming through, right? This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here. So let your intuition be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. That is amazing. That's like a mic drop moment for me. But all compassion to anyone that is really going through that and really needing to split from those situations. It's extremely difficult. It is. But also extremely necessary. This is a very powerful reading. It felt very like it was going to be pretty dense. So if you need to just pause right now, take a deep breath. Allow yourself to just be in this moment and know that everything is okay. Everything's going to be okay. No matter what choice we make, as if in the highest good and honoring of ourselves, it's all going to work out. It sounds very selfish, but it's not. It's necessary. So these are like, woo, powerful cards. This is getting a little lengthy, so I hope that you stayed with me. I have my Lumerian quartz here with us today. She is anchoring in all of this new. Yeah, perfect. Only one is coming out. We're going to say earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. There is so much we can learn from nature. There is so much we can connect with. I mean, listening to the birds actually starts healing your parasympathetic nervous system. Earthing is proven, like putting your bare feet in the ground to, I drop everything, so, to reduce inflammation, to like really just make you feel so much better. So the card that came out, this animal card, elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. And this is like really so beautiful because there's just that big mountain in the back. You can climb that mountain. You can get to the top of that mountain. You got this. All right, Spirit, I think that you have a message through these cards. The Oracle Shaman deck, I really wanted to read from that one, but it's saying no, y'all ain't ready for that right now. That was pretty dense. My heart goes out to those of you. You know, I've had my fair share of difficult relationships, healing through codependency, you know, narcissistic relationships. As a life and soul coach, I used to coach a lot of people through codependency into a more self-loving existence. We're stepping it up a notch now with my service. So if it is something that you do want a little assistance with as far as being in a toxic relationship and learning ways to navigate that, I have a really great simple program that is like 4 weeks, and it helps you just really to learn how to embody love for yourself and kind of get into that frequency to start attracting those types of relationships into your life. It takes self-reflection, commitment, and for you to just be like super ready for it. And if you are, I would absolutely love to be the person to support you. If not, there's so many great YouTube people out there. Feel free to reach out to me, Valerie@ValerieMalidi.com. So, last but not least, Enlightenment. Yes. This is you right here. That's you. Earth, flower of life, supporting structured chaos. Enlightenment is here for you. It's there. It's ready through this transformation. And this is so cool because it's like almost the same image. Transformation, you know, it's inevitable. We can't stop it. It's here. Like, it's just no denying that we are really activating codes of light within us and becoming transformed into completely new people. I'm hearing for someone that you're being called to eat healthier, to really learn new ways of treating your body. That's also a really great thing to help with transformation. Eating real food, not processed foods, just really feeding your body and nourishing it, supplements, whatever you need. Color. So color came out with this heart. I'm actually extremely curious what that is. So I've been painting. That has helped me so much with my life. This deck is The Secret Language of Light. Denise Jarvie. Absolutely love this deck. She gives meditations. She gives journal prompts. Beautiful, beautiful card. Your perception of life is becoming more colorful. You are opening to different colors and experiences. Color breaks up old black and white thinking and opens your heart to the beauty of life and love. The colors of the rainbow are variations of white light, reflecting the diverse expressions of life. And they are all valid. Each color of the spectrum has its own energetic vibration that stimulates certain responses and healing. Different colors mirror your current physical, emotional, and spiritual state. Your soul uses this mirror to communicate your need to heal or to embrace balance. Get to know what colors you are attracted to and the ones that repel you. You are love and you are loved. No matter how colorful your life, your or another's life is. Colors are also like so important what you're wearing. It's funny, I'm wearing like green. All about that green. Baby boy his aura is so beautiful and green. So I really hope that helped you during this eclipse. I know it's a little dense right now for some of you, or you don't feel it at all. You feel really clear, like myself. I kind of went through it the last couple months. So I can totally understand and relate to what y'all are going through. If you need support, one-on-one reading, one-on-one session, I do healing, quantum healing work. We can really get down and just, clear all of this stuff that's really might make you feel stuck. But pay attention to the colors you're attracted to. Maybe you're in a icky mood and need to eat yellow foods, to activate that solar plexus, the sunshine, the sun rays. Green, the heart chakra, whatever feels in alignment for you. But I'm here as a guide to help assist you in any way possible. I would love to be that person for you. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that you tuned in. Happy full moon eclipse. Be gentle with yourself, graceful. You're emerging, stepping into new enlightenment transformation in a really, really big way. So yeah, love you guys so much. Have such a beautiful day.